All right, you guys, real quick, I'm gonna do it. This is Aaron Forrest Scott, aka Scottie Pippen. I'm gonna do a real quick recap utilizing a perfect entry trading system on the market and the way the market moved on Thursday through Friday. There was a lot of trade setups, amazing trade setups. Hopefully, you guys caught it. If you're already a part of the group, the exclusive group, we will resume our live trading and our live trade sessions next week. I know Monday is July 4th, so we may start on Tuesday. If you guys want access, just let me know in the comment section. I'll give you a link so that you can get access to not only just the tools, but you're also going to get access to our signals and our live trading sessions. We did a trading session on Thursday. So some of these setups that I'm going to show you, we caught them early. We caught our 10 pips. If you're trading on a funded account, 10 pips is all you need. And I'm going to show you why the perfect entry trading system, this tool in particular, is one of our top 3 tools. This is a session key tool. When we get down to the indices, notice here I got all these pairs. So we're going to briefly glance through all these pairs, see the setups, see how many pips you could have potentially caught utilizing the system and the tool. Notice it's giving you the sell, your entry, take profit 1, 2, and 3, and your stop loss. You can simply just copy and paste the trading signal from the tool. Notice here we have a hit list. These are all of the assets that we're able to take advantage of due to the perfect entry trading system tools. And your metals and your indices, we're going to go over that briefly. That's the golden key. We also have crypto down here. We have futures and everything like that. We also have some stocks as well. But briefly, notice here on the 15-minute chart, ordinarily, if you're a part of the signals group, you know that we get signals that are coming in. Those signals are based off of the hour chart. But with our exclusive live trainings and trade sessions, you're going to notice that we're going to go down to the 15-minute, 5-minute, even down to the 1 minute. If we can get the trade set up on the 1 minute chart, our stop loss will be anywhere between 1 to 5 pips. That way we can get a low risk to high reward ratio. But I'm not going to keep you guys long. I know it's Saturday. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend so far. Enjoy your family. Kiss and hug on your loved ones, telling you love them. I just want to show you guys how powerful this tool is. Now, notice we got to sell on Euro USD. We got to sell and went straight into profit and went straight to profit, take profit 1. That was 25 pips. Came back to the zone or retest, another 25 pips. Came back to the zone the third time and it dropped from the entry over 100 pips. This is 3 potential trade setups for over 100 pips. Let's go to EuroCAD. EuroCAD, we had a buy, got to take profit 1. Notice here we had a sell. If you took the sell, it hit your stop loss, right? I'm not saying that this perfect entry trading system is perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. You're going to have some losses. You're going to have more wins than losses. As long as you're utilizing proper risk management, you're going to see yourself profiting every single week. Our signal channel have been on fire every single week for over a year and a half. We have not had a losing week thus far, right? So we're going to take some losses. Notice here, we took the sell, you sell. You took a loss, depending on how you're utilizing the sell or where you got in that. If you're using a lower time frame, so say for instance, if we're just using the 15-minute chart, we caught this sell, right? 40 pips stop loss. So you lost on the trade. You caught a buy, the buy went up 25 pips. But I want you guys to notice after it broke the sell and rebroke the zone, this is our zone here, right? This gray little transparent box is our zone. Notice the sell came back into play. And if you had caught it on the rebreak of the zone, you would have caught your 60 pips. So you would have still been up on EuroCAD. You're already up 3 times on Euro USD, right? So if you took a loss on EuroCAD, that's fine. You still ended up getting your money back on EuroCAD anyway. Let's go to Euro NZD. Notice this buy on Euro NZD went straight into profit. I mean straight into profit, no drawdown. That's 150 pips on Euro NZD. Let's go to the next one. Euro AUD, same thing. Notice here, Euro AUD, we caught an immediate break to immediate profit, no drawdown whatsoever. I know it's a beautiful thing when you can get in the trade and it goes straight into profit, all blues. That's over 180 pips on Euro AUD. Let's go to the next one. Euro JPY. Notice these trades are going straight into profit. This sell, stop loss, 40 pips, like we said. Ordinarily, it's about a 40 pip stop loss, but look how far it went. I mean, straight into profit. That's 230 pips. 230 pips. Even if you didn't catch the entire move, you might have got caught out on a stop loss here or there, right? So if you even caught the first drop is 120 pips. That's Euro JPY. Let's go to Euro GBP. Euro GBP, notice here, we got a buy, came into profit, gave you another entry here, a retest, Gave you another entry for the buy right here, right? And it went straight into profit. 50 pips. Easy 50 pips. GBP USD. Wow, look at that sell. Look at that sell. As soon as it told you to sell, it went straight into profit. Look how far that is. That is 180 pips. I don't know what was going on Thursday, but the market was amazing. It was giving out amazing setups, as you can see so far. And if you had this perfect entry trading system and a session key tool, you would have been able to get on all of these trades. You would have looked like an expert for the day. Look at this buy. This is GBP AUD. This buy on GBP AUD gave you 160 pips. Not only that, if you understand, if you are part of the group and you understand how this tool works, look at the retest. So it gave you the buy the first time. I'm sorry, look, it gave you a sell. We're going to be totally transparent. It gave you a sell. It hit your stop loss, right? You missed 30, 40 pips. It's fine. You hit your stop loss. You lost 40 pips, right? But you got the buy right after it. Your buy gave you all of the money that you missed plus an extra 120 pips. That is 160 pips. So you lost 40, you got 160, you're up 120 pips. Notice the retest to the pip. To the pip. It stopped at the zone to the pip. And if you understand, if you're on our training sessions, you understand our strategies, you would have got back into this trade for another buy, and this buy would have given you an extra 100 pips. So if you lost 40, gained 160, you're up 120, and you add another $100, you're up over 200 pips potentially on GBP AUD. Let's keep going. Look at the sell on GBP CAD. This is a sell that we caught during our live session. We caught our 10 pips. We were done. If we had held it or got in on the re-entry in this candle here, our live session, we caught this trade. And numerous people that was on the live session caught this trade while I was teaching them how to trade off the 1 minute chart. We caught this 10 pip trade, right? If you had held it or caught the re-entry, you would have caught over 160 pips. We gave this sell setup on a 3 minute chart as soon as it happened over here, and we caught our 10 pips. If we had held it, you would have caught, those that was on the trainings caught over 160 pips on GBP CAD. Let's keep going. GBP NZD. Notice it gave you a buy. The buy hit your stop loss, right? So again, here's another loss. We're not going to win every single trade. It's fine. We're taking these losses with our eyes closed because we understand that we're not going to win 100% of the trades. Are we going to win 70%, 80%? Yes, we are. So as long as we utilize proper risk management, this 40 pip or 30 pip loss is nothing, because with the buy, hit our stop loss, right? The sell hit our stop loss. I hope y'all see that, right? But if you understand the tool, you would have took the sell, you would have seen the buy, you would have got in on the buy, because the zone is still the zone, right? The zone is still the zone. So let's go on a higher time frame and show you guys what I mean. Notice here, all you had was a buy. The sell was invalid here. You have a buy. So let's go back to the 15-minute. We're looking at a buy. We catch this buy to the upside, coming out of the zone. After it hit your stop loss, you lost twice, right? Still caught 105 pips. You might have lost 40 pips there. You lost 40 pips there. There's your money back right there on the actual move on a higher time frame. It's 105 pips. Notice what happened after that. It still sold. So when it sells out the zone, you catch the sell all over again. And even though you lost in the sell the first time earlier, you catch the sell, there's 80 pips. So you may have lost 40 on the initial move to the upside. You may have lost 40 on the initial move to the downside. But when the market started moving, notice it started moving heavily. You caught your 100 pips to the upside and then 80 pips to the downside. You're still in profit on GBP and ZD. Let's keep going. GBP, whoa, look at that trade. Whoa, look at that setup. Blew past I take profits. Are you seeing this? This trade gave you 350 pips on a Friday. Well, between Thursday and Friday, 350 pips. So even some of the trades that you did lose, right? Even if you did take a 40 pip stop loss here, 40 pip stop loss there, this is a 350 pip move. I want you guys to see something real quick, right? Let's go to Google. Let's go to lot size calculator. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. For those that are interested in trading on funded accounts, I'm gonna show you guys why it is very important to have a funded account. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Give me a second, you guys. All right, so say for instance, you have, this is not it. It's not the one I'm looking for. Here we go. All right, say for instance, you had a funded account of $100,000, right? $100,000, and you're only supposed to risk 2%, or maybe even 1%. Let's do 1%, right? Now let's go to this trade on Gbp Jpy, and I'm gonna show you why this tool is very important and why you should be looking into getting funded accounts. That way you can maximize your profits on higher lot sizes, right? So notice we're on a 15-minute chart. Let's go to the 5-minute real quick. Notice here on the 5-minute chart, you have a sell, right? On a 5-minute chart. Let's go to a 3-minute chart. Notice you have a sell on a 3-minute chart, right? Let's go to a 1-minute chart. See if we can catch it. Let's see if we can catch it. Notice you have the sell on the 1-minute chart, right? Notice you have the sell on the 1-minute chart. So if you're only using the zone, if you want to use the stop loss, like we said, stop loss is about 30 pips, right? So if your stop loss is 30 pips and only willing to risk 1% of your entire account balance, this is Gbp Jpy. I'll show you guys how powerful funded accounts is. Let's calculate. I don't know why it's asking me for. All right. 3.3 standard lots, which is $33 a pip. Let's just do $30 a pip. $30 a pip. $30 a pip. And it went over how many? 300 pips? $30 a pip times 300 is $9,000. That would have been a potential $9,000 trade. And you got the signal off the minute chart. $9,000 on Gbp Jpy. Excuse me. $9,000 trade because you're using a higher account size. In order to get a $100,000 account size, you got to pass your funded account challenge. You can utilize the tools to pass the challenge. Therefore, once you get your $100,000 account and you're only willing to risk 1%, you can lose up to 5%, which means if I took this trade on this account balance and I utilize this calculator, in order for me to fail, I have to lose 5 straight trades in a row. You've already seen us go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 or 11 pairs. We did not lose 3 trades in a row, right? So if you took this trade and you won this trade, you potentially earn $9,000, which is 9% off of one trade. You earn 9% of your balance. The goal is to make 20% in a monthly basis. 20% gain on a $100,000 account is $20,000 profit. And if you're utilizing a prop firm, you'll get about 80 to 90% of that, right? On this one trade on GJ, you earn 9% of your 20% goal. On one day, one trade setup from one tool. Shout out to the perfect entry trading system. Let's go. Let's keep going. USD CAD. Notice here in the buy of USD CAD. We was anticipating this buy on the live session. We was anticipating the buy. Notice I have this little small order block session here. We were anticipating the buy on the live session. That's why we had these trend lines. I saw this wedge pattern happening. We caught the buy from the bottom. We caught the buy from the bottom of the zone. And then it broke out of the zone and gave us a clear indication it wanted to buy, and that's an easy 80 pips. We caught it from the break of the trend channel at the bottom of the zone on our live sessions, though, so we actually caught a potential 90 pips, no drawdown whatsoever. That's USD CAD. USD CHF, notice same thing. You caught a buy, re-enter. So if you didn't catch the entry on the first time, notice this buy out the zone. Notice this retest at the bottom of the zone. That is a beautiful optimal entry. Those are optimal entries. For those that already have this, the perfect entry trading system, those that are in our exclusive group, they know what these entries mean. These entries mean it's little risk, high reward. If I catch this buy from up here, my stop loss is potentially 40 pips, right? That's on average. If I catch the buy from here, my stop loss is now 10 pips. So if I'm risking 10 pips on the trade at a 1% balance, I can now do a standard lot size of 10, which is $100 a pip, and I catch this entire move. It's 100 pips. $100 times 100 pips is 10 grand. Am I right? $100 times 100. Yes, that's $10,000 on one trade. One trade setup in one day, you earn 10%. You have a $100,000 account, you earn $10,000 in one day. So if you include USD CHF and the trade from Gbp Jpy, you're already hit your goal of $20,000. Well, it's about $19,000 in one day. Your goal is $20,000 minimum anyway. As you can see now, utilizing the perfect entry trading system and these tools, our live sessions and our trainings and our strategies and these setups, 20% is going to be a breeze. Now, of course, you got to factor in the losses. Like, we got to be transparent here. We have to factor in the losses, but 20%, when we say 20% gains on a $100,000 account, meaning you made $20,000 profit, that is a beautiful month. $20,000 is amazing if you can do that monthly, right? But as you can see, $20,000, you could have did that on a Friday utilizing this tool. Let's keep going. Where was we at? USD JPY, that's next. Look at this. For those that understand our strategy off the tool, look at this. I mean, it went straight into profit, but look at the retest. If you didn't catch the first sale, it gave you another chance to catch it again, right? How much is this? From the zone, the entries here, that's an easy 60 pips. If you didn't catch it the first time, you could have caught it the second time. If you did catch it the first time, you could have caught it again. That's a potential 120 pips on USD JPY. All profit, no drawdown whatsoever. Let's go to the next one. AUD USD. Look at the trade. I mean, as soon as you entered the trade, you're in profit. As soon as you entered the trade, you went into profit for over 120 pips. I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer, right? I'm going to just keep breezing through these trade setups. All of them, all of the assets, all of the pairs is on the hit list. And as you can see, all pairs, we had a trade set up and they all went directly into profit. That's 200 pips. That is 200 pips on AUD JPY. Let's keep going. AUD NZD. Look, sell, straight into profit. Straight into profit. 80 pips. Let's keep going. AUD CAD. Straight into profit. This is another trade setup we caught on a live session. We got our 10 pips and we got out. Because notice, if you're doing a standard lot size of 10 on a trade, which is $100 a pip, and you're doing a $100,000 account balance, $100 a pip, all you need is 10 pips. That's $1,000. That's keeping you on pace to get your 20%, at least 20% a month. There's 20 to 23 trading days a month. And if you get $1,000 off this simple little sale, we're done. We're done in 10, 15, 30 minutes to an hour. We're done. If you want to be frisky, you want to hold it, your $1,000, is now $12,000, right? Because you held it. Let's go to the next one. AUD CHF. I don't even like CHF pairs. Look at that move to the downside. Back to the zone as expected. Back to the zone. This zone was painted on our live session. I did the painting of this zone on our live session when the market was still up here. Notice where it stopped at. Notice where it stopped at. Notice where it stopped at the bottom of our zone. The session key zone is up here. I manually put the zone down here for the anticipation of the sell and where it was going to stop at. And guess where it stopped at? What is that? 100 or about 60 pips? 60 pips. It's AUD-CHF. Go to the next one. NZD-CHF. Look, Lord have mercy. Look at this sale. Look at the sale. Not only the sale, look at that optimal entry as I was talking about earlier. Sale, 40, 50 pips, right? Optimal entry, you catch the retrace of the sale, 15 pips, small 15 pips right before the market closed. That's NZD-CHF. I don't even trade these pairs, but as you can see, if you do trade, here goes another setup we caught on the live session. It was a beautiful setup because it was at the top of the zone. Notice we put in the trend line. Let me go ahead because we do this on a minute chart, baby. We did this one on a minute chart, baby. We did this one on the minute chart. Let's see if we can catch it. See if we can catch it. Bear with me. It's almost there. We almost there. See if we can catch it. Look at that optimal entry. Not 1, 2, 3 optimal entries from the top of the zone. If you want to sell the market, and this is for the retail sector out there, for some strange reason, people wait for the market to break the low so that it can sell. That's selling at the low. Why sell at the low? The only way you sell at the low is if you're selling from the low based off of the hour tool. This is the only way you sell from the low. If it's breaking the low of this particular zone, which is very, very important. Shout out to the session key and the golden key. These zones are very important. But why sell down here when you can sell at the top of the zone? Top of the zone. This is 3 entries. When did we get in? We got in if market structure was broken right here, straight into profit. Now your sale is valid, but if you can get the sale, you're supposed to sell at the high, not at the low. So when it comes to the high, this is for the exclusive members. If you decide to become an exclusive member, I'm going to show you how to get these optimal entries. Notice this entry at the high. Notice this yellow line, right? You see this yellow line? This yellow line is our stop loss. So if we had it entered here and the stop loss is above the yellow line, your stop loss is now 3 pips. 3 pips. Let's see what that even looks like. A 3 pip stop loss. That's a $330 a pip. That's $330 a pip. You could took the sale, right? And if you had to take the sale on this trade at 300, let's just do $300 a pip, and you had to took this sale, where is it at? Look at that sale. Off the minute chart. This is the 15-minute setup so you can see the entire move. We caught it off the minute chart though, folks, with a 3 pip stop loss. With a 3 pip stop loss, that is 170 pips. $330 times 170 pips. Let me go back because that looks crazy. $330 per pip, right? Y'all see this? 3 pip stop loss. $333 per pip. I just rounded out. $330 a pip. 170 pips is $56,000. You could have been done for the month. You could have been done for the month if you had to took this optimal entry trade with the 3 to 5 pip stop loss. Let's be realistic. Maybe 5 pips is realistic. That's still unrealistic. It's only realistic if you have a perfect entry trading system. Why do you think we call it the perfect entry trading system? Because you're going to find setups to where you're going to go straight into profit, no drawdown whatsoever. You're going to find trade setups to where you can get a 3 pip stop loss. 3 pip stop loss. Let's go back. Let's rewind in case you missed it. We caught the trade setups live on our trade session on Thursday night. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team. right? We caught this trade set up live. That's why the trend line was there. We saw the sale set up. We saw it was telling you to sell. And I'm telling our exclusive members, you can sell from the bottom because notice it never hit your stop loss ultimately, right? But would you rather sell from the low or sell from the high? You're supposed to buy from the low and sell from the high in the market ordinarily. But for some strange reason, the retail sector, the retail traders, they're waiting for the break of the low. Now, if you're using this tool, it's fine to sell from down here. This is the ultimate sell, the ultimate low that you want to sell from. You're either selling from down here because this zone is very important. You either sell from here. Notice it told you to sell, right? Notice it broke again, told you to sell, right? Started selling. Notice it retest, stopped at the zone, and then it took off. Right? But if you sell, where do you want to sell from? The high. So if we had caught the sell from the high, which what we did on the live session, notice the trend line. This is a minute chart, folks. Hold on, I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna go to the 5-second chart. Let's go to the 5-second chart so you guys can see the potential of this tool. Hopefully we can catch it. It might take a while. Let's zoom in a little bit. I want you guys to see how powerful these setups are because we catching these setups on low time frames. I'm talking about low time frames. We are on the 5-second chart. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're looking for the sell opportunity, right? We're not paying attention to this buy on this 5-second chart, right? We're not paying attention because we're not looking for a buy. We're looking for a sell. So if the buy, the sell is on a minute chart, 3-minute chart, 5-minute chart, we see a sell. So if we go to the 5-second chart, look at these entries. Look at these entries. So if I'm seeing this retest right here and I catch this retest and I took these entries based off the retest, I'm selling from the high. My stop loss is this yellow line up here, right? My stop loss, again, is only 2 to 3 pips. Rounded out 5-pip stop loss, right? I had to rewind it for you guys so you can see why we took that 3-pip stop loss trade and why we were able to catch a potential $56,000 on this drop. Y'all think we playing? Y'all think we playing? This is probably one of the best tools you'll ever get your hands on in trading view. Look at this sell. Look at the sell. And it's easy to follow. Even if you're brand new to trading, it's telling you to sell. Here's your entry, take profit 1, 2, and 3, and your stop loss. Copy and paste. Look, the sell went straight into profit. 70 pips. I mean, no drawdown whatsoever. Straight into profit. If you're on a $100,000 account, all you need is 10 pips, $1,000, 10 pips, another $1,000, 20 pips, $2,000. This gave you 75 pips. That's $7,000 potentially. Anyway, right? That's if you're using a high lot size. That's why we stress getting you a funded account. And if you don't have one, using the tool is going to help you get one. NZD. Look at the sell. We haven't had, I don't think we had a few hiccups, a few losses, right? It's not much, maybe 2 or 3. Look at these trades, 60 pips. I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer. Look at the sell. Even though the sell was short-lived, the sell still gave you your 10 pips. That's 15, that's 17 pips right there. Still gave you your 10. And then it gave you the buy. On both sides. You call both sides of the trade. That's another 26 pips to the upside. Let's go to cash. Let's go to cash. Buy, here's a loss. Thank you. Dang, I was starting to think that this was really the perfect entry trading system at 100%. But of course, we're gonna catch L's. We're gonna catch losses. Here's one. Buy, you hit the stop loss. Nothing's perfect, right? At one point in time, it was starting to look like this thing was as perfect as it gets. But here goes a loss. We're totally transparent here. Here's a loss. It told you to buy, hit your stop loss. Well, as it hit your stop loss, guess what? It told you to sell, and you caught all your money back, plus more. You caught over 80 pips. So you might have lost 40, you got your 80 back. You're still up 40 pips on CAD JPY. Let's keep going. Now let's go to gold real quick. I'm gonna go to gold, and I'm gonna turn on the session key. I'm gonna turn on the golden key. I'm gonna just do this briefly. Let's turn on the golden key. Turn on the golden key. Turn on the golden key. Got the sell. Got the sell. Immediate sell on gold. Immediate sell on gold. Immediate sell on gold. This sell on gold, 200 pips. 200 pips. Done. Guess what? Here go that optimal entry again. Came back to the top. Sold from the top again. Another sell from the top. I mean, it did tell you to buy, but I wouldn't have bought this. In order to buy, again, this is one of those times where we say, if it's telling you to buy, why are you buying it all the way up here? This is buying at the high. It's telling you to sell, and it dropped 200 pips. Why would you wait to buy it all the way up here? So this buy is invalid. Nobody that's on our trainings, if you was on the live session or you understand the strategy, you would have definitely sold from way up here. You wouldn't have took this buy. You wouldn't have took the buy. Now the code it can't reformulate and recalibrate itself within the code to understand these entries. The program is going to throw into optimal entries. We're going to add that very soon. But if you're selling, it's telling you to sell. You go to sell, and it's 200 pips. You're going to wait till it get all the way up here to buy? That is the retail trade mentality. We're not going to buy up here. We took the sell. It's selling. It sold for 200 pips. And it pulled all the way back to the top of the zone. We selling from the top of the zone. It's another 80 pips after you caught 200. You go to silver. Some of y'all don't even know. Silver pay the bills, baby. Look at that trade on silver. I mean, straight in the profit. This trade went straight in the profit for what? Hold on. Did I see that right? Did y'all see that? 700 pips. 700 pips. So let's measure this out. If you took this one trade, right? The entries here, your stop loss is 115 pips. So let's get realistic. 115 pip stop loss, which is huge. I mean, it's silver though. Silver. So using a standard lot size of a 0.86, let's round it out to a 0.9. Standard lot size of a 0.9. That's $9 a pip. $9 a pip times 700 pips is $6,300 that you earn on this trade. I mean, we're all in the same day. We've had $6,000 trades, $7,000 trades, $10,000 trades, a $56,000 trade. Here goes another $7,000. All you need is 10 pips. You got 700. 700 on this trade. Let's go to platinum. Platinum. Take advantage of all markets. That's another, wait a minute. Is that maybe I'm wrong. That looks like it says 3,000 pips. I ain't even go. I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's go to US 30. Lord have mercy, man. Look at this sell on US 30. You want to trade US 30? Huh? You scared of US 30? You scared? You scared of the nasty nines, the 30-30? Look at that sell on US 30. Confidently trading. I got traders confidently catching 200 plus pips on US 30. Guess what happened? It came all the way up here. Are you going to buy all the way up here? Huh? Are you going to buy it all the way up here? Retail traders? Yes, they are. Institutional smart money traders, they're buying it down here. Look, it stopped, came all the way up, came back down and stopped. You're supposed to buy from the low again. Buy from the low, sell from the high. So if you catch the sell, that's 300 pips. Came back, gave you the entry again for another 150 pips. And then once it got freaky, it gave you the buy. Where do you buy from? The low. So it bought. If you had initially just took the buy, then you would have hit your stop loss, right? Hit your stop loss. It's cool. When it bought again, that's when you jumped into the trade. You can either buy it from the bottom or buy it from the high and catch another 350 pips to the upside. This is US 30 we talking about, folks. US 30. Let's keep going. NASDAQ. Same thing. Of course, they follow each other. So you got the sell first. 140 pips. Got the sell again from the top of the zone, another 100 pips. And then you got the buy. Look at that buy, straight to profit. At the end of the day, another 50 pips, SPX, same thing. Sell, straight to profit. Done. You don't have to even worry about all of this. This is the end of the day on Friday. Who's trading this? Guess what? Even if you did trade this on the power rally, the end of day rally, the power hours, still called 40 pips on SPX. Still. And it told you when to get in right here. Look at the sell. 60 pips. I hope you guys seeing this. Russell 2000. Yo, look at that sell. They go that optimal entry again. Where you going? People up here buying the market. Why are you buying all the way up here, retail trader? When you supposed to be selling from the high? I hope you guys, if you're still listening to the sound of my voice, you're probably blown away on the results that you could have got between Thursday and Friday using the perfect entry trading system and taking advantage of all assets. Nothing is safe. See the hit list? Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. Nothing. Let's go to US oil. Buy. Did it hit the stop loss? Nope. Nothing is safe. Bitcoin. I don't even know if we can use the golden key on Bitcoin, but guess what? Sell. Nothing is safe. They're going to retest again. They're going to retest again. Nothing is safe. Crypto, stocks, futures. I ain't going to get into that. Futures, that's a whole nother video. Shout out to my future traders out there, man. That's where the money at, right? Options. You want to trade options? You want to trade options? On US, let's go to gold. You want to trade options, right? If you want options, you got to be quick draw McGraw, right? You got to be quick. Let's go down to the quick then. Let's go down there. Let's see. Let's get down to the minute chart. You want to be quick on the options? Look at this golden key zone. Hold on, I'm gonna get it to you real quick. I'm gonna get it to you real quick. Golden key zone. Look how small the zone is. You can't even see the zone. You can't even see the zone. This is golden key on the minute chart. Look at this. Look at this. Look how small the zone is. The zone is only 6 pips to the high. So if I'm selling this, if I see the sell and I'm selling this, my stop loss is right above the high, right there. That's 6 pips. 6. Guess what? 10, 20. Look at these retests. Look at all these retests after the sell. Look at this retest. 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 So if you're trading options or futures and you're getting these retests, you went straight into profit, right? First time. Straight into profit. These are for my options traders out there. Future traders out there. There you go. It's 30 pips to the 25 pips to the downside. Caught another one in about 10 minutes. You don't have to trade. You don't have to trade all day. You don't have to wait all day. In about 30 minutes, you're done. You caught 3 setups. Here's another 25 pips. I mean, you could have held that one. You could have held that one, right? Look at that entry. Multiple entries on gold. Multiple entries on gold. If you guys do not have access to the system, I suggest you get in contact with me. Whether if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go through the comment section below or the description below. First of all, like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing some live sessions, impromptu sessions live, not only just on our Zoom, our webinars, our Facebook. We're also going to be doing it on YouTube. So you might want to subscribe so you can catch us live and you can trade with us live. You can get a sneak peek. That way you can kind of get a feel of what we're doing as a team, as a group. The perfect entry trading system, if you don't have it, I highly suggest as a trader of Forex, indices, metals, futures, options, crypto, stocks, I could care less what you're trading. It is the perfect entry trading system for all assets. Look at these re-entries on gold on a 1-minute chart with a 6 pip stop loss. Let's go this. We're gonna end it with this. 6 pip stop loss. 2% risk. 30, there go that 33.3 again. That 333 keep popping up, baby. I hope y'all keep seeing these 333s. Y'all better jump in. This is angel numbers here. Where my calculator at? 6 pip stop loss. $330. And what did it do? What did it do? It gave us how many pips? And it gave us 3 entries, by the way. 3 entries, by the way. On the minute chart, it gave us 3 entries. 3 entries for 200 pips. Let's count that out. 330 times 200. $66,000. Guess what? You caught 3 entries. It's $198,000 potentially. Now, hearing this, saying this, of course, is it good? Is that guaranteed? No, we got to risking is risk in trading. We know that it's risks in life, right? So when you see these numbers, you're gonna think it's unbelievable. It's impossible. How is it impossible if you have $100,000 account? You're risking only 2%, which is proper risk management, right? Okay, you don't want to do that. Let's do 1% then. Let's do 1%. That's 16. Let's redo it. Let's redo it. Let's bring it down some, because y'all see numbers like this and think it's impossible. Nobody's lying over here. I'm not trying to pull your coattail. I'm just wanting to show you the possibilities, and this is why you need a $100,000 account balance. You can't do this without a $100,000 account balance. You need to get funded. You can get funded up to $400,000. I'm using $100,000 just for the average number. Let's round it out. That's easy. $100,000, 1% risk. You can risk 1% on a $100,000 account, which is 6 pips. On this trade setup, on the minute chart, it was a 6 pip stop loss, which means you could trade a standard lot size of 16.6, which is $166 a pip. So let's start over. 100, just if you didn't believe it, okay, well, let's go to 1%. I had to break it down even further for you. You have a $100,000 account, you're risking 1%. Your stop loss on the trade was only 6 pips. So I calculated it. It's $166 per pip. How many pips was it? 200 pips. That's $33,000. How many trades was it? It was 3 potential setups. You still caught your $100,000 on trading gold yesterday or Friday or Thursday, between Thursday and Friday. You have a $100,000 account, you earn $99,000 on these 3 trades. Potentially. That is if you took all 3 trades and you held all 3 trades and you closed it out at 200 pips per trade. If you had did that, that's a perfect situation, perfect setup. 3 trade setups, you caught all 3, you use the proper risk management, you use this lot size. Now factor in, if you're doing 3 trades, you have to break this down by 3. So what's 16? Let's get more realistic here. What's 16 divided by 3? 16 divided by 3 is 5.33. So you're using 5.33 on each trade, right? So 5.33 on each trade. 5.33, that is $53 a pip times 200 pips. It's $10,600 times 3, it's $31,000. So if you use proper risk management, and I had to understand that if you're using 3 trades, right? If you're doing 3 trades, if you're doing 1 trade, $166. If you're doing 3 trades, you'll have to divide that by 3, right? You have to divide that by 3. So either way, you're still up. Either way, you're still in profit. I mean, amazing profits. That's just gold. If you factored in all of the other trade setups, you probably well above $20,000 to $30,000, right? Just hypothetically, of the day, you could have earned $20,000 or $30,000. You could have earned way more than that if you held all the trades. But I'm just, okay, let's say you only earn $5,000 then. $5,000 a day, 20 trading days, $5,000 a day, 20 trading days, you earn 100% of your account balance. The goal is to earn 20% of your $100,000, which means all you need is $1,000 a day. All of these setups, you mean to tell me you can't make $1,000 a day after all these setups, all these trade setups, all of these heavy movements in the market, the way that these trades went straight into profit, you mean to tell me after all the trades, all the wins and all the losses, you don't have $1,000? If you guys want access, get in contact with me, follow the links, follow the description, get into the channel. I'm telling you, we got a special. We got a 4th of July special going on. We're going to do some live sessions next week. Get into the groups. You may never know. You might get in, and even before you pay, you might be in the right group, and you might be able to get on these sessions for free, just to help the community. I'm going to allow some of you guys to get on these sessions for free, so you can at least see what we're doing live, right? This is just a recap, but we do this live. You're going to at least get a chance and get a feel of how we do this live, see the tools in real time, see it in real life action. And if we're doing trade setups, you can actually take trades with us, make some money. If you ain't got the money, I'm going to help you make the money so that you can pay for the tools and pay for the access. How about that? I see you guys Tuesday.